welcome back. So here I am again with the famous whiteboard. It is now currently mid-March, so we are halfway through, so 4 weeks into our little 8-week mega cut challenge. So some very good news. I have been crushing my goal so far. So we are currently sitting at about 208 as my lowest weigh-in so far. So that probably mostly says a lot of water weight. That's a good sign regardless. I lost nearly 10 pounds actually in just the first 10 days or so, which is crazy to me. But that just shows you a lot of it was, again, water weight. Every time you start a cut, there is a sort of a purge phase to call it. So that's when your body is clearing first water weight, any excess glycogen you have stored, and then you drop your calories, you drop your carbs, so on and so forth. And then of course that's the first thing that adapts. And then you get to fat loss, which will be obviously a much longer process and very slow at first. So I got to about 210.6 within 10 days, and then obviously incrementally I've just been losing fat. But obviously there's been water fluctuations on and off over the last couple weeks. So my true number, it's really hard to actually say. But what matters the most is the actual physical progress itself that we can see through pictures. I've been doing check-in shots every single Wednesday. It's about 8 pictures, different poses. I do them in the same angle, same room. I try to get the same lighting. It's not completely possible with my setup, and eventually I will try to make it so that I can take pictures somewhere where the lighting will always be consistent. But anyway, that's not the main point of this video, so I also want to just explain any changes we've made. So right now, again, I've just been changing things every 2 weeks, incrementally, to see what we can get so that weight loss is at a regular pace. And that way we can try to avoid any plateaus. So far there has been no plateaus, just water fluctuations up and down, which can mess the number up, but that's not the important factor again. So my macros have been the exact same throughout my entire cutting phase so far. 2,500 calories on my training days, 2,200 on my off days. Macros approximately, again, these can fluctuate a little bit. Main thing we're trying to get is just the 220 grams of protein every day, and that has not been a problem at all so far, so that's been good. Carbs, fats, again, they can fluctuate a bit up and down. Sometimes the fat is a bit higher than 55 grams, and of course then carbs will get sacrificed. At worst, I'll go maybe 10 grams above my fats, but that's not, again, the end of the world. We have not had to drop any macros. Now, walking and steps. So we started at 12,000 per day, and as of now we are at 14,000 per day, and I'm actually soon going to increase that probably to about 16,000 per day. We'll see how that works, because right now with the winter still it's a bit hard to get that many steps in per day, and I don't have one of those fancy indoor machines that you can get extra steps on. But more important than steps is going to be cardio. That is going to burn a lot more calories than extra steps. So we were at 5 times 30 minutes fasted per week. We are now at 5 times 35 minutes fasted per week. And this is very soon going to increase to about 40 minutes. And then I think potentially even 45, maybe even 50 minutes. I've pushed up to 50 minutes before. We might do that again. So far, everything has been going great. We are more than on track. I've surpassed even what I expected. And other than that, we're going to keep treading on. I'm going to update us again in 4 weeks' time at the very end of the 8 weeks to have a little bit of a reflection and see what we're going to go from there. Either we will slowly reverse diet into the summer just to maintain everything, not bulk or anything, just try to maintain, fill out a bit. Or potentially even we will continue cutting. I foresee more likely that I will continue cutting. Even if we do hit this goal, which I'm sure we will, I will still have room to improve. And obviously my check-in shots show, because 8 pounds only is not going to make the hugest difference. There will still be a visible difference, but not to what I'd like to be at. So we will more than likely continue cutting. But for now, let's give this another 4 weeks, and everything else will be TBD. So, thanks for watching. If you've made it to the end of this video, give it a thumbs up, comment something. If not, then I don't know why you even clicked on this video in the first place, really. But anyway, I will see you guys in 4 weeks' time.